As I was going through my Facebook page this morning, I came across a video posted by one of our brothers on a social media platform, a man of integrity and reputation by the name Lord Zeus. This video was made on the 2nd of April 2026. And then while I was watching that video, I made a very important observation. And then when I was going through the comment section, I noticed a very wrong ideology that people of this generation are carrying in their head. In that video, this our brother was passing through the street of Abakaliki and he came across two farmers, which are Ebonyi State people. And out of his sincerity of heart, he began to interview them to find out why an old man like them can be a farmer, farming under a hot sun and doing a very hard labor. He decided to offer these two men 1,000 naira to show appreciation that I love the way that you are hardworking and you are working to survive. When he offered to give this man 1,000 naira, this man asked him a very important and sincere question. It's a question that in the generation of today, youth of today can never afford to ask this kind of question. The question that this young one asked is, why are you giving me this money? That you see somebody on the street farming and you offer to give them money. Now the question is this, why are you giving me this money? Now, I come through this comment section, I begin to understand that average youth in the comment section think that the reason why this man refused to accept this money and begin to ask this question was because this man has a poverty mentality. So for a youth, what is a poverty mentality is that somebody offer you money and you don't offer a goods or services in exchange, and then you are comfortably accepting the money. It is not a poverty mentality, but it is a poverty mentality for an average African youth today. When somebody offer you money without a value in exchange and you refuse it. But from the part of life where I come from, I was able to understand this ideology very clear, that money is not a value. Money is what people give you in exchange of a value you offer. But when a man comes to you and offer you money, he's offering you money because you have a services or you have a value you are offering to the person in return. So when Roseus approached this young man with an ideology that I want to help this man is viewing it from another point of perspective. What value am I offering you in exchange of this money? For what reason are you giving me this money? For some people, it is a fear for the man to accept the money. Why for some people, in the comment section, it is a poverty mentality. But me, as an African man, I was able to understand this ideology clearly. That from the point of life where I'm coming from, money is something you give to somebody when he offers you a value in exchange. Is a man that has value that needs money in exchange. If you don't have a value offering to the society, you don't deserve money. The question now is this, in the part of the society where you are coming from, where you are listening to me from, do you still have men who can reject money? Do you still have people that will ask this question, what are you offering me this money for? Can your wife, your girlfriend, can your boyfriend still ask this kind of question? It is a surviving ideology of an African man that from the part of life where we are coming from, that money is not a value. What you give in exchange of a value. Do you still have this same ideology today? Do you still think like an African man? Or has westernization and civilization crippled your ideology of survival? The day we will begin to preach grace over process, because grace is an unmerited favor. The day you begin to preach and promote grace in your society is the day you begin to promote result without process. That this old man understand contextually that process is more important than results. But many youth of today in the comment section think that result is more important than process. But this old man, old farmer, understand indigenous knowledge that process comes first before result. That process will produce results, but results can never produce process. Make this make sense. See you next time.